Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday the 13th of October 2020. I'm using the Tarot of Marseille for today. Let's see what the cards want you to know and what energy you'll be working with here on Tuesday the 13th. We've got a new moon coming up later on this week. It's in Libra, and it's a really nice opportunity to start something amazing and wonderful. So have a look at that video on the new moon in Libra. And this is for Tuesday, the 13th of October. So let's have a look. Got Temperance, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Okay. Water, water, fire. So we've got masculinity at the center of this. I've started incorporating that a lot more lately, the masculine and the modes and things. It's interesting how in different times when you're reading cards, there are different things you focus on. So if you're starting out with the tarot, that's normal. So if you're just learning and the only thing you're interpreting are the colors, blue, red, so feelings, passion, then that's fine too. It's wherever you're at, someone else is going to resonate with your level of experience. That's just a aside if you're reading tarot cards yourself. Okay, so the Temperance card is about balance. It's the 14th card of the major arcana, so you're really 2/3 through the Fool's journey there, and it's a lot of experience has been gained and a lot of water has passed, under the bridge. So a lot of relationships have come and gone. A lot of hopes and dreams have been realized. Some haven't been realized. There's been destruction and building and all sorts of life kind of events, major life events. She's an angel, so she's above all of that, even though she can relate to it. And she's about creating balance, between what has been and what hasn't worked, and what could be and what will work in future. And it's about letting go of the past so that you can move forward. So it's usually not, it is usually an angel, but for some reason this one really speaks to me. It's almost like there's a really soothing presence that kind of descends and allows you to come to terms with yourself and to really find, balance, within, and to say, okay, I'm going to make peace with the past and what hasn't worked, and I'm going to look at what's yet to come. And that's where the Ace of Wands comes in. The Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe. We've got this hand coming out of this cloud, red and yellow, so lots of fire, joy, passion, desire. And the Ace of Wands is about finding your life purpose and doing what you feel has a lot of room for growth and potential. So you start out with your own shop and you want to turn that into a huge network of shops and make it national and then global, so that you do something that you really care about and you're able to reap some sort of reward from it. I think that's really nicely done here in this deck. That a passion and something that really fires you up is going to serve you in one way or another, either through the activity itself, that you just feel alive and you feel great and you feel energized. So that can be, because it's the Ace of Wands, Aries, Mars, fire signs, Leo, Sag. It can be as simple as exercising and feeling good and alive as a result of that. It can also be really consistently working towards a business that really enriches your life and makes you abundant and prosperous, but also gives you the biggest thing any job can do, which is personal fulfillment and a sense of joy in that you get to do it every day. I mean, that's, I think, what everyone strives for, to do something that really feels like a part of the self, like an extension of the self. So that's interesting that this cloud kind of is being extended through this disembodied hand extends itself through the cloud. And it's like you're being given an olive branch to say, do you know what? You're able to do whatever it is you want. And the most important thing in your life is that you are yourself, that you're true to yourself, that you're natural to your feelings, your desires, and you're able to access those because you have a sense of balance and inner peace. Finally, the Five of Cups is a lovely card, and it's really well done here because it's a perspective card. So here it's upside down. You've got these weird little chalices that way around, and here you still got chalices the other way around. So chalices, cups, has to do with feelings and love and self-love and the way you see your life, whether you're celebrating and whether you're kind of enjoying all the positive feelings, happiness, joy, growth, looking towards the future, having a sense of excitement and wonder and, wow, I can do whatever I want. Or are you experiencing the downsides, you know, the grief and the loss and the despair and the kind of regret when you stare at the past and you kind of get stuck there? So the card is the right way round, and usually in, well, the decks that are based on the Rider-Waite deck, they usually have a person shrouded in a black cloak looking at 3 cups that have fallen over and 2 cups that are still standing behind. And there's a river running through it, and it's really a real shame. It's grief, it's sadness, and it's not the best card. So, I mean, we could also have someone just losing their mind and just, you know, skipping along a field with 3 cups fallen over, 2 cups upright, and that would give us a different take on the card. But it isn't. It's someone grieving. So things may be a little bit turbulent emotionally, but you do have the choice. And I always used to hate this when I used to hear this, and now I'm saying it. You can have control of how you react to situations. So if something that doesn't please you occurs, you can either go into a complete meltdown and give your power away to that thing, or you can decide to rise above it and deal with the difficulty, whatever it is, and maintain a positive frame of mind and say, you know what, this isn't ideal, but I can deal with this. I've dealt with this before. This is nothing new. This is just one of those little things in life. Like tripping over your own shoelaces, or showing up somewhere and the shop isn't open yet, or, you know, something really trivial that can just kind of lower your mood. And it can also be something serious like grief. And the card says that regardless of where you are on that spectrum, on that scale of things are bad or they feel insurmountable, you have the choice. You can remember that you still have a lot of positive things in life to be grateful for. You have a roof over your head, you've got your health, you've been given another day to live, and etc. Versus 3 cups that are fallen over to something that doesn't please you. So altogether, you do have this emotional balance that gives rise to real growth. And the only thing that could really destroy that growth is if you let yourself go into a negative spiral of just looking at the past and what has been rather than what could be. So you need to balance that out for yourself. You need to make an effort to engage with this angel who is bringing you this soothing energy. And that could be an actual angel for some people. I met a guy in my life who wasn't spiritual at all. Well, I mean, I don't really know how he would identify, but he always told the story about how he actually was visited by an angel, and it was manifest physically, and it actually damaged his property. Leave it to me to look at that. But for me, like, my connection with angels and higher beings and meditation and guides and things like that have always been kind of in my mind's eye, or I felt it. So regardless of how this energy comes through to you, you're going to feel this soothing, balanced energy. Don't let yourself get sucked into situations which really have no bearing over your life. So if the girl at the checkout, if an employee somewhere is unpleasant to you for no reason, don't let it ruin your whole mood. Maybe they're having a bad time themselves. Maybe you should just let it go. That's the kind of thing you can sit on and have a resentment over. So any resentments that come along, let them go. It's really not worth it. Negativity begets negativity. You've got so much growth and so much potential for amazing things happening today. Really new beginnings. The Ace of Wands is a gift. New businesses, new passions, new relationships, new desires, all stem from you being in a good emotional space. Don't let meaningless little annoyances ruin your day. Number-wise, we got 14, and 1 is 15, and 5 is 20. 20 reduces to 2 in numerology. 1 and 2 is a relationship. 2 is about connection, and it's about balance today as well. So you've got a good relationship with your higher self, with the ascended masters, the angels, your guides, whatever you want to call it. You've got a good emotional equilibrium, which opens things up. And what I mean by that is if you're feeling good, and if you have the time to just kind of be in your own feelings and just say, hey, I'm in a good place, what would I like to do? Then something positive is going to reveal itself to you. And the source is from your feelings, what's happening for you on an emotional, spiritual level, internally. Yeah. So keep an eye on, excuse me. So we've got 2 is a relationship, it's balance. You've got that, but also the relationship with other people. Don't let little trivial disagreements keep you from growing. So if you're starting something, a partnership with a person who you adore, who's in your life for ages, and you're getting things rolling, and they say something silly that kind of hurts your feelings, don't let it spoil the whole day. Either let it go. If it bothers you that much, then address it and, get rid of it. It's really unlikely that it's meant maliciously. You really have the opportunity today to attain this inner peace and real balance. And remember, whatever you start anything with, whether it's a new business or a new picture or a new project or Instagram page, whenever you start something and whatever the energy you started with, that thing is going to contain that energy for life. It's like it was born a certain way, and that's what it's going to grow up as. So it's the best day to start something new because it's like such a solid foundation. It's really unshakable and solid. So new things appearing in your life today, embrace them, jump on top of them, mount them, hang on to them. They're really good things in your life that are going to bring you a lot of joy and a lot of good stuff in the future. So don't let little stuff distract you. Have a great day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please go to my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, you'll see book your reading. Click on that button to order your reading with me. In my personal readings, I can answer any questions you've got. If you have to make some decisions in life, or if you're a little bit lost, you don't know what to do for work or what your purpose is, what's going to happen relationship-wise, or if you're questioning and you want to get some clarity around things, then just get in touch with me for a personal reading via gregoryscott.com. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.